So I want to give you a couple of tips today. And first thing I want to show you is how you are going to be able to find pitchwood. Some people call it fatwood, some people call it, up here we call it Canadian gold because it's so valuable in an emergency. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to find either a downed tree or a stump. Here I have an old stump that's been sitting for a while. Now if you look down here, you're gonna see that there is a beautiful color to it. And so you want to go ahead and get to this and then go ahead and process this down into workable pieces. We're gonna go back to camp and I'm gonna show you how you can process it down and how it will take with a metal match or a ferrocerium rod. What I have found, here's some pieces of that pitchwood processed down into smaller pieces to work with. What I found is that if you get an old piece of bark, you can use that as something dry to work on. And what you want to do is just go ahead and take your knife, put the pitchwood on your bark, and I'd say you put an angle about, maybe 30 degrees, and you start to scrape down. And it's going to go ahead and make a fine dust-like pitch that when we strike it up, you're going to see how fast it takes. All right, once you get it down to about a quarter size of your pitch, you want to go ahead and make sure you have your other wood ready, your tinder, your kindling, and then you want to take your metal match or your ferrocerium rod and stick it in the pile and just strike down, and it's going to take very quickly. Now what I have learned to do is if you cut some of that fat wood into small base toothpick material, you can go ahead and stick that on there and then go ahead and get your kindling, put that on, and that's going to burn for a good 2 or 3 minutes. So by the time you get all your other stuff on there, it's going to burn. That oil just lights it up real quick. So there you go, pitchwood. You can see how that oil, that pitch is just burning and feeding the fire. It's been at least 3 minutes just with the extra little pieces of pitchwood that I put in there, and it's still just going. And doesn't matter if it's raining, doesn't matter if it's cold. With pitchwood you can get a fire going quickly. So be able to locate it, process it, and put it to use. I usually keep a good piece of pitchwood in my backpack, and I have it ready to go whenever I need to get a fire going. God bless you.